Okay, so we quickly want to look at the past question. We want to review on maths in Bece 2021, the private section B. So we have solved 1 minus 2q equals 2 plus q over 3. So here, as usual, you would want to group like terms. So you would bring the numbers or the terms which has no letter. So for example, 2 has no letter, so you take it close to this one, the one here, which also has no letter. Now because 2 is moving from the right to the left, the sign will change from positive to negative. So that's how come you have 1 minus 2 here. Now this q over 3 here, because it has q, would group it with another term that has q, like the 2q. Now you could see that the q over 3, the sign is still the same. Why? Because it didn't move across the equal to sign. It's still on the right. It's still on the right side of the equal to sign. And so you have q over 3, but the minus 2q here moved all the way from the left to the right here, so it becomes plus 2q. So we move on to the next step. Now 1 minus 2 will be minus 1. So it's just like saying that you are owing 2 cedis. Negative denotes you owing. You pay 1 cedi, you still be owing 1 cedi. So that's a kind of negative 1. So that's a very good way of trying to solve or add positive and the negative numbers. So let's move on. So we have here q over 3 plus 2q. Every number is over 1, so put 1 here. It is just to help us to remove this fraction, to deal with this. So put 1 here. So 5 is the same as 5 over 1, 10 is the same as 10 over 1. Every number is over 1, so we put that over 1 over there, and then we add them as a fraction. So what we have to do is find LCM for the denominators 3 and 1, which is 3. 3 will go into 3, 1 times q will give us q, 1 times q is q. Then 1 goes into 3 times 2q is 6q. So we have this here like that. Okay, now here q plus 6q will be 7q. So we have that over here. Then we have the 3, then we have our negative 1 here. Now because we want the q to stand alone, or we want to make it a subject, we'll have to move this 3 to the side. But remember, it is dividing. You have to follow the rules. If a number or a term is divided on the right side, if it goes to the left, to go and multiply. So it's dividing here, we send it here to go and multiply the negative 1, and then we have negative 3, which equals 7q. Then we still have the q to stand alone, but there's 7 there. So the 7q means 7 times q. So you have to send the 7 to the other side so that the q stands alone. Now because 7 is multiplying q, if you send it to the other side, it will go and do what? Divide. Remember we said that not too long ago, that whenever something is dividing, you send it to the other side to multiply. But if it is multiplying and you send it to the other side, it goes to divide, like in this situation. So you have it dividing, so negative 3 over 7. So you have q, so q is equal to negative 3 over 7. Okay, so another way you could see whether you've gotten this is to try to change the numbers and then solve and then send it to me and see. So you can change 1 to 2, maybe put minus 3q equals 2 plus q over 4 and try to do it, and let's see. All right.